Good evening, everyone. Before we begin, I just ask everyone to please put cell phones on silent or vibrate, please, at this time. Students, parents, family members, honored guests, and honorees, welcome to the 2022 Diman Awards Night Ceremony. I am Andrew Rebello. I am the Assistant Superintendent and Principal here at Diman. It's my great pleasure that I bring forward to the podium tonight is our Master of Ceremonies, Bishoy Mcgovern.
Welcome, class of 2022. And guests, please stand to salute the flag. I would like to ask Assistant Superintendent, Mr. Andrew Rebello, to come to the podium to offer welcoming remarks.
We'll do the pledge at this time. I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please be seated. Thank you. All right, let's get started. Let's try again. Good evening.
Good evening.
All right. You know, every year around this time we do award ceremonies. We have Outstanding Vocational Student Night, we have academic awards, we have National Honor Society. But I always find this night in particular special, right? There's no domain to it. Right? OVS is specific to vocational shops. National Honor Society are just those students. Academic awards is just academic. The students here tonight have excelled across the board. Make no mistake, the students that are here tonight are the leaders in our school. Yeah, absolutely. When I see our guests here tonight on stage, and when I see some of the names and the memorial scholarships that we'll be giving out tonight, they built the foundation of what Diman is and what we are today. And over the last 4 years, the students here have excelled, have built upon that foundation through their hard work, through their work ethic, their professionalism. If they continue to be guided by that, if they continue to work hard, use the values that they learned at Diman, they will continue to be the leaders of our generation. I wish the best of luck to all of you. Again, congratulations. And I call Bishoy back to the podium for his speech.
Good evening, everyone. I first and foremost want to express how honored I am to be giving this speech. To be completely honest, I was terrified when I found out I would be the one speaking here today, and I still am, but this is a wonderful opportunity and I'm nevertheless happy to be here. I would furthermore like to honor my family, friends, and teachers. I would undoubtedly be a lesser version of myself if it wasn't for all of you, so I'd like to sincerely thank you all for making such a positive impact on my life. I also want to congratulate everyone here before me. It's no easy feat making it to this point. You're all here because you decided to do more than the bare minimum. You guys had the dedication, grit, and resilience to make it through this year with your heads held up high and your feet firmly planted to the ground. A global pandemic wasn't even enough to stop you from achieving greatness. I would like to think I have known you guys for a long time, so I know I can say with confidence that each and every one of you have something special. You are all creative and smart in your own respective and unique ways, so no matter how cliche this sounds, please promise me that you will never doubt yourselves. I firmly believe that you are the creators of your own fate, and that once you begin to aim doubt on yourself, you have already failed and have no chance of success. I think everyone here has done a great job of doing so far, and I can't wait to see you conquer life in your own fantastic way. I finally want to give a massive thanks to the organizers of this event and to everyone who made this ceremony possible. The fact that we are being commended and recognized for going above and beyond feels amazing, as it is not very often that these types of opportunities present themselves. You guys dumped your time, care, and effort into making this event happen, so for that, thank you. Speaking to you from the edge of one road and the start of another, I cannot tell you if I'm excited or reluctant to end off and start anew. What I can say is that we have all worked hard. We deserve to be proud of this achievement and should take this opportunity to celebrate. Good luck and good health to all of you. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations to the class of 2022.
I'd like to call to the stage our Superintendent Director, Dr. Elvio Ferreira.
Thank you and good evening. I want to acknowledge all the recipients who are here tonight. You've worked diligently for so many years, and everything that you're going to receive over the next few days is obviously well deserved. A special thanks also to the family and friends who have supported the students over the last several years. There have been some trying times. Today, though, you get your awards, and again, extremely well deserved. From the district and from the school committee members, we congratulate you all. My part here tonight isn't necessarily with the students, it's with some grown-ups. I'm here tonight to hand out 3 honorary diplomas and 1 distinguished graduate award. The first honorary diploma goes to a former Diman Regional School Committee member, a Board of Directors for Battleship Cove, Board of Trustee member for BCC, Board of Directors for the Star Center Treatment, a Board of Director member for the Bristol County Veterans Center, and a board member for the Swansea Finance and Advisory Committee. It is my great honor to present the first honorary diploma to Attorney James Clark.
Thank you very much. I'd rather you got me a plumber.
Our next honorary diploma goes to someone who came to Diman in the year 2000. She first worked in the guidance and DPS office for 11 years, then transitions to the administration office as the assistant to the vocational coordinator in 2011. She was a junior class advisor for many years, an integral part of the staff, always helping faculty, administration, parents, and most importantly, the students. It is my great honor to present an honorary diploma to Mrs. Jean Hill. Our final honorary diploma goes to someone who came to Diman Regional in 1992, after many years of working in the banking industry. She was first appointed the district treasurer and accountant. In the early 2000s, her title was changed to the school business administrator, where she served until her retirement in the fall of 2020. It is my great honor to present this honorary diploma to Mrs. Deborah Kenny. Finally, I have the honor of presenting the Distinguished Graduate Award. This year's recipient is an individual who's worked tirelessly for Diman. He's an endless supporter of our school and our community. He's an active alumnus, former school committee member, founding member of the Bengal Educational Foundation, member of the Hall of Fame, and a graduate of the Automotive Collision and Repair Program from 1972. It is with great honor that I present the 2022 Distinguished Graduate Award to Mr. Edward Hill.
Thank you.
I would now like to present the Massachusetts Association of School Superintendents Award. I am pleased to award the Certificate of Academic Excellence to Nicholas Azania.
Dr. Elivio Ferreira will present this next award.
Could I please have Mrs. Lois Miller, Director of Guidance, up to the podium to present the Honor Award as well as the President's Outstanding Academic Excellence Award. So our top 10 students for the class of 2022, Nicholas Azania, Bishoy McHale, Russell McComb, Aiden Sampson, Sorai Benitez, Charles Magnifico, Jennifer Chan, Logan Sandbishler, Bryce King, and Jacob Furtado, our top 10. The next award is the Massachusetts Secondary School Administrators Association Award. And I'm pleased to award the Student Achievement Award to Riley Richard.
Mrs. Torres, Assistant Principal of Technical Affairs, will present this next award.
This next award is the Presidential Certificate of Merit. The Massachusetts Vocational Association hereby awards the Presidential Certificate of Merit to Julia Laurel. The second Presidential Certificate of Merit goes out for excellent craftsmanship in the vocational area in metal fabrication. And it is Joseph LaRiverie. And Joseph is a student in programming and web.
Assistant Principal of Student Affairs, will present this next award.
Good evening. It is with great pleasure I present this attendance award to two seniors who have had perfect attendance over the past 4 years at Diman, which is remarkable. The recipients of this award are, first is Brendan Clark. And our second recipient is Alex Costa.
Assistant Principal of Academic Affairs, will present this next award.
This next award, or series of awards, will go to the students who are ranked highest in each of their classes. In the freshman class of the 2025, Madison DaCosta. The sophomore class of 2024, Lila Tebow. The junior class of 2023, Hannah Martin. And the senior class of 2022, Nicholas Azania.
Award recipients.
Mr. Decio Matters, Math Department Head, will present the next award.
There have been many famous mathematicians over the centuries that you may have heard of. Pythagoras, Ada Lovelace, René Descartes, and John Herschel, just to name a few. If you're not familiar with John Herschel, the mathematician, football fans might recognize him as the offensive lineman for the Baltimore Ravens. John Herschel earned a bachelor's and a master's in math from Penn State and earned his doctorate in mathematics from MIT. He maintained a 4.0 GPA in his advanced work and is now a member of the Institute of the Advanced Study at Princeton. Herschel is helping to shatter the misconception that one can excel in mathematics or athletics, but not both. Tonight's award winner is continuing to redefine what a mathlete can be. It was May 24th last year when I finally got to meet Jacob Furtado in person, but I already felt like I knew him well. Jacob's regular attendance, participation, and good attitude made him much more real to me than a square graphic icon on Google Meet. Jacob found a way not only to survive, but to thrive in Honors Algebra 2, earning a 99 for the year, which is not easy to do. When I asked his nominating teacher, Mrs. Erin Smith, about Jacob, she told me even though he is a student, somehow Jacob is the other adult in the room. He's known fondly as the dad in all his circles. Jacob is wise beyond his years and has a unique perspective on life, likely in part due to his employment at a funeral home. I didn't write that. Being a successful student and three-season athlete has required Jacob to have a very good time management. He is the only student she has ever met who does the shop time the day it's assigned, Friday night. Honestly, he is one of the most well-rounded students I have met in my career, and I'm eager to learn of his future success in sports, career, and life in general just by doing what he does. An article in the Herald News on April 4th opened with, "Jacob Furtado is the type of player coaches dream about." In the article, his coach, Mr. Luke Barry, praised Jacob's exemplary leadership on and off the field. He was quoted as saying, "I use Jacob as an example of what a captain is supposed to be." Tonight, I want to echo that sentiment. Jacob is an example of what a model mathematics student should be. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the recipient to the stage of the 2022 Diamond Regional Mathematics Award, Jacob Furtado.
Mrs. Tricia Bodwin, English Department Head, will present this next award.
Good evening. Unfortunately, Mrs. Goddard, who is this senior's English teacher, cannot be with us this evening. However, she has left something for this student that she would like me to read tonight to all of you. This year's winner for academic excellence in English language arts is Nicholas Ptl. In Mrs. Goddard's words, I'm sure many of you here tonight know Nicholas. I say that because Nicholas is outgoing and helpful. You may have run into him in room 251. You may have been dazzled by his singing karaoke at Diman's homecoming cookout last fall. Or maybe you were floored by his dance moves at prom. However, it is that Nicholas crossed your path. Count yourself lucky. I have taught here at Diman for 16 years, and I can safely say that Nicholas will be a student that I remember for years to come. Whether it was his enthusiasm for the morning news from Carl Azuz, his mastery of Wordle, or being the reason we win the Vocab Bowl every year, all of those things apply, but for me personally, I will forever be impressed by his reading of Macbeth as Macbeth. The entire class was captivated by his command of the Shakespearean language and his ability to bring the drama to life before our eyes. Nicholas, thank you for such a wonderful school year. It was truly a pleasure to be your teacher. Congratulations on winning the Academic Excellence Award for English Language Arts. We are also very proud of you and all you have accomplished here at Diman. You will be greatly missed. Best wishes, Mrs. Goddard. Don't go anywhere just yet, Nick. We have a new academic award this year to celebrate our students on vocabulary.com, a program used by many English instructors to teach mastery of vocabulary words and at the same time participate in the Vocab Bowl, a nationwide battle of word wit. There are two seniors here tonight who have helped shoot us to the #1 state champions yet again, 5 years in a row. To honor their accomplishments, we would like to recognize them tonight. The first is our senior champion for the 2021-22 school year. Mastering 332 words, Diman would like to congratulate Brandon Farmer. For his vocabulary accomplishments over all 4 years of his high school career. Indeed, there have been many a morning we have all seen him playing vocabulary.com well before the school day begins. Over the course of 4 years, and mastering a grand total of 3,641 words, playing a grand total of 118 hours, to earn the distinguished title of vocabularian, and yes, it is a real word, even I had to look it up. Diman would like to recognize and congratulate tonight Nicholas Ptl.
Thank you so much.
Mrs. Maureen Cooney from the Science Department will present this next award.
Good evening. Jacob Schwinnard has been an exceptional student in the sciences. Along with excelling in athletics, Jacob has also excelled academically. The Science Department is proud to recognize this year's outstanding science student, Jacob Schwinnard. And on behalf of the Science Department, we would also like to wish you all the best as you serve our country in the Marine Corps.
Mr. Nick Santos will present the History Department award.
The Diamond History Award is given by the Social Studies Department to a senior who has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement in our discipline. Each year, our department chooses one deserving student to receive the award plaque and a monetary scholarship. This year, we've also included a book, American Spirit, by David Mcgovern. This year's student has consistently performed at a high academic level, has challenged herself with honors and AP courses, and has expressed concern and curiosity about the problems faced by her generation, the country, and indeed the world. 2022 History Award is being awarded to Caleb Chico.
Mrs. Mindy Gother, Special Ed Department Head, will present this next award.
I would like to present the award for personal growth and achievement to a student over his 4 years at Diman has demonstrated a consistent ability to adapt and grow. He has excelled in all academic areas and been a supportive peer within his vocational program, while developing both independence and a wide range of skills from year to year. In his time at Diman, he has flourished and matured, and tonight I present the award for personal growth and achievement to Nicholas Ptl.
Will present this next award.
Hello. This next award will go to the Outstanding Physical Education Student for 2022. This senior student succeeded both in health and physical education, earning 100% average in both semester 1 and semester 2. During semester 1 in physical education, this student developed physical literacy and the intention for lifelong fitness through his cooperation in activities such as fitness testing, cornhole, can jam, badminton, and a lot of other sports. This student demonstrated speed, tenacity, and determination during our seated scooter lesson. This student expanded his knowledge of games from various cultures through researching and teaching a traditional Brazilian game called Luta de Galo to his peers. During this activity, the student explained how Luta de Galo represented a simulation of rooster fighting through the act of hopping on one leg and grabbing an opponent's flag with one hand. This activity kept the spirit of rooster fighting alive in Brazil after banning the event in 1934 for the protection of animal rights. This student also maintained a 100% average in health class during semester 2. During the semester, this student developed a comprehensive health project while demonstrating the importance of healthy food choices while maintaining a strict weekly budget. This student is an exceptional student with an incredibly bright future, and it's my honor to present the 2022 Physical Education Student of the Year Award to Riley Venezia.
Mr. Mitch Sweet will present this next scholarship.
Yeah, guys.
The Diamond Teachers Citizenship Award has been given annually since 1977 and is given to a graduating senior whom the association feel best meets the following criteria: grades, attendance, extracurricular activities, work ethic, and a dedication to Diamond. Each year, the Diamond Teachers Association members are asked to nominate up to 3 individuals whom they feel will best meet the stated guidelines. An outstanding citizen who have a positive attitude and earn the admiration of their classmates and staff. This year's recipient has undoubtedly earned the respect and admiration of the entire staff. Nick Ptl.
Sergeant Chris Mello from the Westport Police Department will present this next scholarship.
Good evening. I'm here tonight on behalf of the Westport Police Association to present the Sergeant Daniel R. Sullivan Scholarship Award. Sergeant Sullivan, who this scholarship is named for, was an outstanding officer who we lost in 2010 at the age of 44 to cancer. Sergeant Sullivan's hard work, dedication, and complete determination were qualities and traits that were greatly admired and respected. The scholarship was named for him to keep his legacy and his memory alive. The association gives out several scholarships every year to graduating students from our local high schools. The recipients do not need to be looking at a career in law enforcement. They simply give us an essay telling us about themselves, what they're looking to achieve, and why. So on behalf of the association, I'm very pleased to announce this award for Brandy Neville.
Mr. Steve Cloutier will present this next scholarship.
evening. I am proud to present the award or scholarship for Mr. John Miranda. Mr. Miranda was a longtime instructor here at Diman. He was a wonderful colleague, an outstanding instructor, and most of all, a great human being. He always encouraged his students to excel in their trade, and with that in mind, I would like to present this scholarship in Mr. Miranda's memory to Corbin Work. If I may make a short detour here, this is not on the list of scholarships. The Automotive Technology Department and Ford Motor Company have a partnership. Ford Motor Company allows our students to train online with the same training that's available to Ford and Lincoln technicians that are out in the dealerships. With that, Ford Motor Company has recognized or noticed Corbin for his excellence and his diligence in this program. When Diman originally went out to remote learning, Corbin started doing these modules on his own. We had received a phone call from a representative at Ford asking who the student was. They knew how many modules he had completed, but they didn't have a name. So after doing some digging, we found out who the student was, and they have recognized him on a couple of occasions over the last few years, not only for his diligence in this program, but also for his excellence at skills both at the district and state levels, winning gold and silver medals. So this certificate is in recognition for outstanding effort in the Automotive Career Exploration Program, and again presented to Corbin Burke.
I would like to ask the alumni members that are present tonight to the podium to present the next several awards.
Good evening. My name is David O'Clair. I'm the treasurer of the Alumni Association, and I graduated from the electronic shop in 1976. Other alumni officers are John Paveris, who's the president, class of 78. Steve Marcisson is the vice president, class of 73, and retired teacher. Dennis Abdel, financial advisor, class of 1960, and a retired teacher. Pat Lake, the alumni clerk, class of 82. And if I can just say a few words, the alumni is made up of former students, teachers, staff, and other volunteers that give up their personal time to support our mission, which is to continue supporting the graduating senior as they continue the personal journey as they leave Diman. Excuse me. Some graduates are pursuing college, some are staying in their respective trades. Both these career paths choices are extremely important and will assure each student will reach their personal career goals. The Alumni Association recognizes how important this is. In order to fund our scholarship account, revenue is received by two different revenue streams. One of them is fundraising events. We have an annual golf tournament, which is this Saturday, June 11th, and we have a hockey tournament in March. And the second way we receive money for scholarships is private donations. The alumni receives private donations from private individuals, businesses, and institutions that all believe and understand our mission. They unselfishly donate to such an important cause. The Alumni Association offers two different types of scholarships. The College Scholarship, which certainly helps offset the costs associated with college education. And the second scholarship is a Trade Scholarship, which helps offset the expenses such as tools, night school certification programs, or simply buying gas and tires for your car to get to work. With that said, here are the following scholarship recipients. Emmanuel Manny Gasqual was a 1993 Diman Vocational Technical High School graduate in the electricity program. After graduating, Manny was employed by the Branco Electric Company Incorporated until his passing at the age of 25. Manny was a talented and valued employee who motivated others. During his illness, Manny became a catalyst for Ralco's decision to expand the company's benefits offered to its employees, which is often referred to as the Manny Gasqual benefits. It was an honor to have had him as an employee and has been forever missed. The recipient of this scholarship is Jacob Furtado. First college scholarship is the John Rivera Scholarship, who's currently the president of the alumni. On behalf of the alumni, it gives me great pleasure to award the John Rivera Scholarship to Donovan Mello. The next college scholarship is the Branco Scholarship. Tom is instrumental in Dennis Abdow. They kind of revived the Alumni Association back in '92. Ever since then, it's just taken off. It's become a great resource for students. So on behalf of the alumni, it gives me great pleasure to award the Tom Branco Scholarship to Sarah Benitez. The next college scholarship is the Kyle T. Woodruff Memorial Scholarship. And on behalf of the Woodruff family, it gives me a great pleasure to award the Kyle Woodruff Memorial Scholarship to Michaela Gonzalez. The next college scholarship is the Mike St. Laurent Memorial Scholarship. And Mike was one of the original founding officers, students who formed the Alumni Association, who passed away. So on behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Mike St. Laurent Memorial Scholarship to Madison Chippendale. The next college scholarship is the Alan Carson Memorial Scholarship, and Alan was also a student who passed away at a young age. On behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Alan Carson Memorial Scholarship to Jacob Furtado. And the next Ptl Scholarship is the Jim Martin Scholarship. I believe Jim Martin was a graduate of 1958, and he attended all of our alumni meetings until last year, and he certainly believes in supporting the students. So on behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the James Martin Scholarship to Caleb Pacheco. Ptl Scholarship is offered by Primacare, and so on behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Primacare Scholarship to Amanda Martin. The next Ptl Scholarship, there are two, which were donated personally by former Superintendent Marty Leon and her husband Ed. So on behalf of the Alumni Association, it gives me great pleasure to award the Ed and Marty Leon Scholarship to Shantai Gillespie and Charles Magnifico. The next is a trade scholarship in memory of Ronald Silver Sr. So on behalf of the association, it gives me great pleasure to award the scholarship to Jake Viveris. And last but not least, we have 4 other trade scholarships, and they've been awarded to Hilton Begin, Duvall, Ethan LaForce, and Russell McCoon. Good job, everyone. Make sure you send in your paperwork. I'm the one that's going to be writing you a check around Christmas time, so don't forget your certificates and your scholarship instructions.
From the PTO will present for this next scholarship.
Good evening, everyone. I am here to present the Diman Ptl Scholarship. The students that will be awarded these scholarships tonight have volunteered at the Diman PTO public events. So on behalf of the Diman PTO, I now present these scholarships to Noah Hayes and Haley Senra.
Mr. Jonathan Rue and Mr. Mitch Sweet will present this next scholarship.
Good evening. This is the 6th year that the Diman chapter of Skills USA has sponsored the Dennis Abdow Scholarship. This will be an annual award, and we thought it was important to name this scholarship for an individual whose reputation and career has always had the best interests of the Diman student community at the forefront. Mr. Abdow is a class of 1960 graduate from the Machine Tool Technology program, and his career as an educator and administrator spanned over 30 years here. He was one of the original advisors of the Diman chapter of Vocational Industrial Clubs of America, which is now known as Skills USA. Mr. Abdow was inducted into the Hall of Fame in 2002 and continues to judge the annual job skills demonstration and prepared speech contests. Recipients were determined through their participation as Skills USA officers and as competitors in local, state, and national competitions. The Diman chapter of Skills USA is pleased to award the following 3 students who will be representing Massachusetts in 2 weeks at the national conference. Jaden Massey. Nicholas Raposo. Alexis St. Pierre.
Mr. John Narciso will present this next award.
Good evening. The Christopher E. Journeyman Electrical Scholarship. The Diman Division of Continuing Education is pleased to announce that Christopher E. Pacheco Journeyman Electrical Code Class Scholarship. Christopher was a graduate in 2009 and the outstanding vocational student of the electrical program in that year. He went on to graduate from the University of Massachusetts and the United States Air Force Flight School. Christopher was a retired First Lieutenant of the United States Air Force, and he served with distinction as a C-130 pilot. Christopher not only represented the best of our school, but the very best of our nation. He was a shining example of hard work, integrity, intelligence, and love of family and country. The Diman community was saddened to learn of Christopher's passing in December of 2017. This scholarship was established to recognize a student that personifies Christopher's excellence in both the electrical and as a human being. Graduates of the electrical program must go on for at least another 500 hours of classroom training before they can take their state exam in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. We asked the instructors in the electrical program if they could identify a student that is going to remain in the trade that exemplifies the integrity and intelligence and excellence that Christopher demonstrated throughout his years here at Diman. This year's instructors identified Jacob Thorpe as our recipient of the scholarship and will be a $4,000 scholarship for the continuing education program.
Mr. and Mrs. Rodriguez will present this next scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Dolores Roberts, and this is my best friend, my husband. I thought he was just going to sit sit there and look pretty. But he's going to give you presents, scholarships, 10. Here we go. Nicholas Ptl, Denise Campo-Verde, Madison Kudo, Jacob Kudo, Jorge Gillespie, Michaela Gonzalez, Chase Kubesh, Brian Mcgovern, Michaela Chica, and Jahira Voc-Tech. Buenas noches. Buenas. Have a good night.
I would like to thank all the students that joined the Thomas Roberts Ptl Scholarship. I want to wish them the best of luck, the best of health in their new environment. The Thomas Roberts Memorial Scholarship has been at Diman for 39 years. And we have awarded a total of $280,000 in scholarships to you.
Mr. Fernando De Silva will present this next scholarship.
Good evening all. Boa noite, buenas noches. I'm the foreign language teacher here, so this time of year is always very joyful, it's full of opportunities, and I guess this is one way of my family's way of maybe touching the future, investing in the future a bit. So this year's winner of the Branco De Silva Scholarship is Denise Campo-Verde.
Mr. Nick Santos will present this next scholarship.
This is the first year we are giving this scholarship for the Student Government Award because this student was one of the most outspoken advocates for her class. Last year during her junior year, during the remote learning, she vowed that her senior year would not be a letdown. She put a lot of effort to make sure she got the most out of her experience at Diman. I was very proud to see her vision come to light when we hosted our first ever powder puff competition. And the highlight for me was watching her catch a 30-yard touchdown pass over her shoulder. This year's Student Government Scholarship goes to Isabella Soares. next scholarship we have was created to remember a teacher in our community that represents the ideals that Diman strives to instill in our students. Mr. Blanchet was tenacious at getting our students to value hard work, discipline, and respect. This year we spoke to teachers that knew him, and we evaluated who represented his ideals. This year our award goes to a senior who is known for their courteousness, was highly respected by the co-op employers for their work ethic, and was a leader on the fields as a catcher of the softball team. This year's Stephen Blanchett Scholarship goes to Patrice Vital.
Mrs. Raquel Foley and her daughter, Riley, will present this next scholarship.
Good evening, and let us begin by congratulating the class of 2022. My family and I are here tonight to present the Bruce J. Derosa's Memorial Scholarship that was founded in 2013 in memory of my father, a graduating member of the class of 1978, majoring in culinary arts. In his honor, our family and our friends have established the Memorial Scholarship to be given annually to one or more Diamond graduates. My family and I request, as you embark upon your future goals and endeavors, your dreams, keep in mind that life is a gift. It's short and yes, sometimes challenging, so reach for the stars, embrace your next milestone, and make every minute of your journey count.
Now, without further ado, it is an honor and a privilege to present this year's Bruce Derosa's Memorial Scholarship to Mallory Golds.
And Mrs. Debbie Kenny will present this next scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Debbie Kenny, and this is my sister-in-law, Allison Medeiros. Chuck Medeiros was my brother and Allison's husband. My brother, Chuck, was a 1976 graduate of Diman in the Culinary Arts program. After graduation, he worked as a machine operator for many years. He returned to Diman, where he worked in the maintenance department for over 22 years, until his passing in April of 2018. Chuck was happy to be back in his alma mater. He took great pride in his work and was eager to help whenever possible. His boisterous voice and his contagious laugh still echo in the halls of Diman. In choosing the recipient of this award, we were looking for a student who displays Chuck's strong work ethic, as well as someone who has ambitious goals for the future. It is our pleasure to announce the recipient of the Chuck Medeiros Memorial Scholarship, Bianca Silva.
Miss Karen Plickta will present this next scholarship.
Good evening. The Ptl Scholarship is bestowed on these graduates in honor of my uncles who graduated from Diman. Although some of them went into a profession that was not what they studied at Diman, the vocational skills they learned made every one of them accomplished handymen in their homes, as well as my own, when my mom called them to come do some work for us. They were very skilled and professional in accomplishing the housework that was needed to keep their homes in good repair and to make the necessary improvements. The Diman skills they learned were forever skills, just like riding a bike. You never forget. I'm proud to present these graduates with these scholarships for their reward, to reward them for their present and future accomplishments. The recipients are Patricia Vital, Russell McComb, Jaden Massey, and Hilton Bagan.
Mr. Michael Valerio will present this next scholarship.
Good evening. My name is Michael Valerio. I'm the department head here at Advanced Manufacturing at Diman. I'd like to congratulate all the students getting awards tonight. I'd also like to acknowledge parents and guardians. I believe you deserve some credit for the awards your students are getting here tonight. Without your guidance and hard work, I'm sure they would not be here being recognized. Congratulations. I'm representing the Gene Haas Foundation. Gene Haas founded Haas Automation in 1983 to manufacture machines and machine tool accessories in advanced manufacturing. It is now one of the largest manufacturers of CNCs, computerized numerical control tools in the world. Everyone knows what a plumber and electrician does. Not many people know what advanced manufacturing, machinist, mechanical engineer, or robotic engineer, and what they do, and how it impacts our lives. Well, we're involved in your lives from the time you wake up in the morning, and throughout the day, and before you go to bed at night. Quite a statement. Well, let's start by how you woke up this morning. Was there an alarm clock involved? Or was there a rooster? Who has a rooster? That alarm clock is made of plastic. A mold is created, designed. All the components inside is manufactured to make that possible. Or if you're like me, you have a cell phone. Anybody have a cell phone these days? Yeah. Yeah, you do. I'm sure you do. I mean, a farmer may grow apples, but they don't grow Apple iPhones. If they could, I'm sure they would with the price of cell phones. Before you went to bed at night, hopefully you brushed your teeth. How did that toothbrush get made? Again, made of plastic. The mold is created for that. Designed by advanced manufacturing. How did we all get here today? Did anybody walk? Show of hands. Right? Nobody walked to Diman Regional, 251 Stone Haven Road. You got here by a car, a bus, a plane, a train, even a rocket to the moon. Any form of transportation is possible with advanced manufacturing. We keep you safe How is that so? Fire alarm in your house, carbon monoxide detector, fire extinguisher, water sprinklers, even little sensors that are underneath the seat of your car that detect whether you're an adult or a child sitting in the front seat, so the airbag goes off if you're an adult and doesn't go off if you're a child in the front seat. It's not just to tell you to put your seatbelt on. Clothes on your mat, the shoes on your feet, all possible with advanced manufacturing. We're involved in healthcare, a knee replacement, hip replacement, heart valve, all the surgical equipment needed in surgeries. How about all the needles that were manufactured for the pandemic? We're also involved in entertainment. All you students here, some of you might have this thing called an Xbox, right? Xbox, Y-Box, Z-Box, PlayStation, Sleep Station, even pumps at the gas station. Don't blame us for the price of gas. Now, last bit I'll have you chew on is the food processing industries, the farmer, the machines that they use to harvest the food, to transport the food, to process the food, to get to our plate. These are just some examples of how we impact your lives every single day. Gene Haas recognized how important to keeping manufacturing alive and well was in the United States, that he started this foundation in 1999 when he relocated his company to California. And since then, they have donated over $100 million to students for careers in manufacturing industries. We've been involved in this scholarship program since 2018, thanks to the department head at the time, Mr. Michael Oliveira. I've had the great pleasure just to continue to carry the torch this past 4 years. And as I'm about to retire next year, I hope this relationship with Gene Haas continues and someone else carries the torch well into the future. Gene Haas Foundation has once again donated money to Diman seniors from the class of 2022 that are pursuing a college degree in advanced manufacturing fields of study. This year, $18,000 was awarded to the class of 2022. That's quite something from a company all the way out in California. To date, Haas has given Diman students $80,000 in the past 5 years. A maximum of $2,500 can be given towards a college scholarship, and we had 5 students that qualified this year. The additional funds, if you're doing the math, will be given to Skills USA to help support the 4 students in advanced manufacturing that received gold medals in a state competition back in April. They will be competing in a national competition in Atlanta at the end of this month. The rest of the funds will be used to purchase tools for students that are going to continue in the trade. Receiving awards tonight, first, from HVAC, receiving $2,500, Brandon Clark. He will be attending UMass Dartmouth to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. Next, from drafting, receiving $2,500, Noah Hayes. He also will be attending UMass Dartmouth to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. From electronics, receiving $2,500, Louis Vasquez. He will be attending Johnson & Wales University to pursue a degree in robotic engineers. Metal fabrication, receiving $2,500, Julia Loro. She will be attending UMass Town to pursue a degree in mechanical engineering. And finally, but not least, my buddy from last shot, from Advanced Manufacturing, receiving $2,500, Jaden Massey. Toughest part about this job is cashing his check to the bank. Hello. So hold that, please. Thank you.
Ellie Sale and her son Gavin will present this next scholarship.
On behalf of the Roy family, it gives me a great pleasure to award the Kyle Roy Memorial Scholarship to Alex Recipients.
Our next scholarship is the Paul Mcgovern Memorial Scholarship. And on behalf of the Mcgovern family, it gives me great pleasure to award the Paul Mcgovern Memorial Scholarship to Michaela Gonzalez.
Mr. William Murphy and William Duola will present this next scholarship.
Good evening. Bill and Bill, we're both Bills. We're both Vietnam veterans. And as far as the John J. Van Dyson, Lance Corporal John J. Van Dyson, Marine Corps detachments based out of Somerset, Mass. He was a Marine, he was stationed in Iraq, went on as a motor transport, took a truck out, and he hit an IED and killed in action along with everybody else in the truck. And some of the things we do as the Marine Corps, we go to Brockton's Veterans Hospital twice a year. In the winter, we do a pizza party. In the summer, we do a cookout. Donations, we do care packages for the troops. If anybody has any sons or daughters that are in a war zone and you want to send them a care package, get a hold of the lady who got the check from Bruce Aldrich. and he can arrange to have packages sent. We make a donation to Home for Troops. They build houses for handicapped veterans. You don't have to be a Marine, you can say about Army, whatever. If you're handicapped, they'll build a handicap house for you. Fisher House, which helps board parents or other people who are visiting the veterans in the veterans hospitals in around the Boston area. The Independence Fund, they build tractors for people, for Marines and everybody else who lost limbs. So they can go fishing and go hunting in the winter. At our birthday party is always November 10th. And this past year we had a major from the War College down in Newport. He was our guest speaker. And he gave a speech that gave everybody goosebumps. And he runs a Camp Abati, it's out in Wyoming, for people, for veterans that are in need of help mentally and physically. You don't go out there and lay in a bunk all day, and you have to work out there. His name was Major Showman. We made a donation to the Ukraine people. We didn't send any arms over there, we just sent aid for the people. Source of our funds are all donations. Stop and Shop, Somerset, Mass, and Orclair's Market in Somerset. Memorial Day weekend, we have our major fundraiser. Every other year, we sell calendars, and we give out, this year we gave out 5 scholarships. We usually give 4, but we gave 2 to Somerset because the Grand Marshal of the Memorial Day Parade in Somerset, Walt Winitsky, was the Grand Marshal, and he was a medevac helicopter pilot in Vietnam, and as a witness to it, he went through hell. We'll give 1 to Durfee, Diman, Case, and 2 to Somerset. And that's about it. It's been a pleasure to be here tonight. And the recipient for John Van Dysen Quality Scholarship is Brandy Neville.
Will present this next award.
On behalf of the Diman Athletic Department, it's my pleasure to announce the 2022 Male and Female Athletes of the Year. The Male Athlete of the Year is a 3-sport athlete competing in football, basketball, and baseball. As a football player, he was a great team leader, leading by example, named the team captain, first team all-conference quarterback, leading the conference in the area in passing yards with over 1,300 yards to go along with 12 touchdowns. In basketball, he was the Cowan's Award nominee. As a senior, he started every game at center for the Bengals, averaging over 12 points and 7 rebounds a game, scored well over 200 points in his final season. His season high was 26 points against Holbrook. As a baseball player, he was a 4-year varsity player, pitching and playing first base, senior captain, 22 Coaches Award recipient, and Mayflower All-Star. The Male Athlete of the Year is Jacob Bertaglia. These next awards, it was like splitting hairs in our voting meeting. It was impossible to split these two athletes up. So we have 2 female athletes of the year. All right. Our first one is a 2-sport athlete playing basketball and softball. A 4-year varsity starter for the basketball team, named the captain her sophomore year, was the team MVP, Cowan's Award nominee, leading the scoring of the Bengals with 11.25 points per game while leading the team on defense. She was the leader of 2 Mayflower All-Star championship teams and led the team to 2 state tournaments within 3 playable seasons. On the softball field, due to her quickness and ability to read a ball off the bat, she earned a starting position in center field as a freshman. Unfortunately, COVID spoiled her sophomore season, but she made a transition junior year to dedicate herself to pitching. And she pitched every game since then, as a junior and a senior. She led the softball team this year to a Division III state tournament where they won their first game 23-0. She's a 3-time Mayflower All-Star and a 2-time team MVP, female co-athlete of the year, Emma Medeiros. Last but certainly not least, this is a 3-sport athlete playing soccer, indoor track, and spring track. On the soccer field, she was a 4-year varsity starter, 3-year conference all-star, 2-year Herald News all-star, 2-year captain, playing every position except goalie, leading her team in scoring her junior and senior year. 21 MVP, 22 Offensive Player of the Year. In track and field, she was a 4-year varsity athlete, 2 times Herald News All-Star, 4-time team captain, 2021 MVP, 22 Coaches and Sportsmanship Award winner, state qualifier in 5 different events, school records in the 55-meter hurdles, 4x100 meter, 4x200 meter, 4x400 meter, 4x100 meter shuttle hurdles. Your female co-athlete of the year, Emily Gonzalez.
The next award is the Society of Women Engineers. The Boston Society of Women Engineers would like to extend their congratulations to this year's Merit Certificate winners. Please hold your applause to the end. Sarai Benitez, Jennifer Klan, and Kayla Pacheco. Memorial Scholarship. Ryan graduated from Diman in 2014 from the electrical shop. On September 11th, 2014, he lost his life in a tragic motorcycle accident. His mother, Mrs. Fernanda Riveras, established a scholarship in his honor in 2015. The recipient of this year's award is Jacob Furtado. next scholarship is the John Harrington Memorial Scholarship. And on behalf of the Harrington family, it gives me great pleasure to give this award to Jennifer Chan. The Donald Levesque Memorial Scholarship. On behalf of the Levesque family, it gives me great pleasure to give this award to Jacob Furtado. Grimshaw Charitable Foundation Scholarship. This foundation has supported a number of projects, including the Art Gallery at Bristol Community College, the medical building at Brown University, and others, including scholarship programs at several universities. It gives me great pleasure to award 4 seniors a scholarship in the amount of $2,000 to further their education. Jennifer Chan, Madison Chippendale, Jacob Furtado, John T. Gillespie. The next scholarship is the David and Joan Duvall Scholarship. Mr. Duvall is the owner of Eastern Piping and Engineering in Fall River. He started the business in 1974. He wasn't a great student, but he was a hard worker, and together with his business partner, grew an extremely successful business. He's mentored many Diamond Co-op students and has hired many Diamond graduates. Mr. Duvall is presenting this scholarship in memory of his wife, Joan, who passed away last year. The recipient of this award is Kyle Cabral. The next scholarship is the Walter Aslanka and Walter Stiles Memorial Scholarship. And on behalf of the family of the late Walter Aslanka and Walter Stiles, it gives me great pleasure to award this year's recipient, Jennifer Chan. The Emmanuel Kudo Memorial Scholarship. This scholarship was created in memory of Emmanuel Kudo. Manny graduated from Diman in 1980 and fit the description of a true vocational student. He was the member of the graphic art shop, but was labeled as a jack of all trades type of individual. Manny was known for his good nature and was loved by all that knew him personally and professionally. This year's recipient is Russell McComb. Cordillera Sacramento Scholarship. This year's $1,000 scholarship goes to Bradley Pacheco. To offer congratulations, I'd like to call up our school committee member, Mr. Jeff Began. What you may not know about Mr. Began, he's had not one, not two, not three, not four, 5 students come through Diman, so he's also a parent veteran as well, Mr. Jeff Began.
I will say that this is the end of an era. Okay, there is not another one coming through. First off, I'd like to thank all of the Diman staff, alumni, and presenters for coming out tonight to make this night special for all of you. It's fantastic that we can put something together to be able to take some of the load off of you moving forward in whatever direction you may go in, and also to be able to hear some of these awards that are giving out on the academia side and the athletic side. It's fantastic. You know, when I look at this as a whole, I say, you guys, you did it. You worked hard, you made it through, you did what needed to be done to get here tonight and to get where we're going Friday night. Even just the fact of doing these scholarships, to sit down, sort through the scholarships. What do I qualify? What don't I qualify for? Fill it out correctly. Do the essay. It goes back to the old saying, reap what you sow. Put in the work and the reward will come. On behalf of the Greater Fall River School Committee, congratulations on whatever you move on to be. And thanks for coming out tonight.
You know, we may need to get the Guinness Book of World Records here next year, because I think we do more clapping tonight than any other event. But our kids and these students deserve every single one of it. So let's hear it for our students one more time. This would not be possible without Mrs. Colleen Dufresne, who put on the entire ceremony. Colleen, you're a rock star. There is a different program when you exit today. Make sure you pick one up. It has your child's name next to the award they received. So on the way out, make sure you pick up a program. Thank you all. Drive safe tonight. One more time for the students. Thank you. See you Friday.